And we have come to the end of our Reformer on the Mat series. And I thought it'd be really nice to end with some nice deep stretches that you would typically do on the Reformer, but we can do it here using a ball, your body, and a mat. So here we go. Imagine that you are kneeling on your carriage facing your foot bar. Place your hands onto the ball here. You're on that imaginary one red or blue spring, or one spring, depending on your brand of Reformer. And you're pushing your hip bones back as you get further away from the foot bar. While you do this, push your armpits down towards the floor and imagine your upper back is spreading very, very wide. You'll start to feel a sensation in your upper back. Let it happen. And then slowly pull your body weight forward, tucking your tailbone under. Lift your heart up like a turtle looking out of its shell. And then exhale, roll the ball forward. Push your armpits down towards the floor while keeping your wrist on the ball. And then pull it all the way back in, lift your heart up. Let's do 3 more. So if I was on the Reformer, my knees would be moving further back away from my body instead of my arms. That's the sensation we're trying to create. And then slowly come all the way back. A couple more times. And let's exhale, let all the air out. Because I think it's important that we finish how we started, and that's with our breath. Inhale, shoulders pull down and back, lift up. Last time. Exhale. And then sometimes I'll take my students to thread the needle. So keep the heel of your left hand on. Bring your right arm up and then cross it over with the palm facing up and get a nice stretch. And then roll the ball forward an inch and back an inch. So you get a deeper stretch right along the back of the shoulder blades. Come all the way back. Let's switch. Bring the left arm up, cross it under, and rock forward and back. And then place your hands back on. Come all the way up. Let's set up for mermaid. So for this version, I'm going to sit with my knees stacked on top of one another. If that doesn't work, you can do the Z sit, which is very beginner friendly, or you can sit with your legs extended out if you have any hip or knee issues and with them slightly bent on your mat. But for all intents and purposes, I'm going to go a little bit more traditional. So my knees are stacked on top of one another, and I'm taking my top hand and I'm grabbing my bottom ankle. Now the goal is to be able to maintain this seated position without leaning forward or back. So you're really using the side of your external oblique, not just for length, but for strength also. Place your hand on the ball and let me slide further away, just so my ball doesn't roll off my mat. Right now I take my top arm up, I roll the ball away from my body, and I come right back up. And again, I will inhale on the way down, so now my elbow is on, and exhale back up. And you do want to make sure your arm is slightly forward of your shoulder. Should have mentioned that sooner. 2 more. Last time, let me get a good grip. There we go. Now I went further. Now we thread the needle once again. Get a nice stretch. And I'll use my second hand to allow me to come up. We're setting up for Cleopatra. So I have my hand that was once in the air, place it onto the floor. I turn my head and I look over my opposite shoulder. I will roll the ball away from my body, looking up towards the ceiling. Knees stay glued together. I come up, I look down at my heels. I'm trying to keep my palm flat, or if you need to curl your fingers, you can. Roll it away from your body, pull it back up. 2 more. Pull your shoulders towards your ears. So that means roll them backwards. Last time. Roll it away. And it can get a little army, so don't be afraid to use your other arm to help you proceed up and return. Good. Look back straight ahead. Before we do the other side, let's lay on our ball once again. We did feet and straps before, but I thought it would be kind of nice to do it here again since we're focusing primarily on stretches today. Place your hands down by your sides, pull your knees in, and imagine your feet are in the strap. Extend your legs up towards the ceiling with your toes nice and pointed. Let's do unilateral feet and straps. So lower your right leg down as if you're doing scissors with one strap on your foot. Pull it back up. Lower your left leg down. Push the shoulder blades down into the mat. And back up. Right leg down and up. Palms are nice and flat. Left leg down and up. Let's go into helicopter. Bring your right leg down and switch. Hold it here. Open the legs out to a V, a little bit wider than your mat. Have a different leg on top, so now your left leg is on top. So you go scissor, scissor, open around, different leg on top. And 1, 2, open around, feel a nice inner thigh stretch, different leg on top. Last time, scissor, scissor, open around, different leg on top. Bring both legs together, pull the knees in and bring the bottom of your feet together. We'll do our butterfly. Push the knees down, get a nice stretch for your inner thighs. While you do this, I want you to pull your tailbone towards the ceiling so you get a deeper stretch of your inner thighs. So what I'm asking you to essentially do is imprint or lengthen your lumbar spine so you get a deeper stretch in your hip flexors and psoas. And then slowly zip the knees back together, pull the knees in, then we'll roll the ball away from your body. Make your way back up to a seated position, setting up for mermaid for the other side. Knees are stacked right on top of one another. You have your hand onto the ball, arm is slightly forward of your shoulder. Opposite arm comes up, and you roll. And you come back. It's always tricky sometimes if the ball's not pumped up all the way. And we roll. Get a nice stretch. There it is. And we come up. So this work, make sure both ribs are facing forward. 2 more. And we roll. And we come up. Last time. And we roll. And we come all the way up. Cleopatra. Opposite hand comes down. I'm looking over my shoulder, pulling it down away from my ear. I then roll the ball away from my body. Gaze comes up. I use my bottom hand and my ball hand to pull myself up, look down at my toes. And again, roll the ball away, look up, push my body parts into my surface as I come back to return. 2 more. As I'm doing this, I'm trying to keep my bottom hip truly anchored so I can use my obliques to help me come up. Last time. And I come all the way up. Beautiful. Let's go into our Eve's lunge. So, we're going to place this ball underneath our kneecap here. We'll then take the left leg and bring it forward. I'm going to untuck my toes. I'm going to keep my hands onto the floor here. Now, it may not be the deepest Eve's lunge, but you'll start to feel it. Now, if you cannot put your hands onto the floor, grab yoga blocks. Here we go. Roll your leg backwards. Roll your leg forward. Roll backwards. Roll forward. Ooh, I feel this. Roll backwards. Roll forward. Last time, we roll backwards and we hold. Now, this is where we're going to try to find some stability and balance. I'm lifting up. Maybe you have your toes curled under. That nice deep stretch. Imaginary foot bar. And then I come all the way back down and I slide my knee off. Switch legs. Place the ball underneath my left kneecap. Matter of fact, I'll turn around to face you so you can see both ankles a little bit better. Bring my right foot forward. Hands on. This is my looser side. Slide back. There we go. And slide forward. Slide back. And forward. You can see the difference in my sides too. Slide back. And forward. One more time. Slide back. Slide forward. Place my hands onto my front knee. Scoop my guts, tuck my tail, reach my arms forward like I'm holding onto the imaginary foot bar for 3, 2, 1, and place my hands all the way back down. Okay, we'll simulate down stretch. So separate your feet, flex your feet so that way the toes curl under. Reach the ball forward and arch your back. And exhale, pull it back in. Now in the real down stretch, your tailbone stays looped. So let's try that. Loop your tail, but push the ball forward, just using your upper back while keeping your tailbone tucked under. So you feel more of an upper thoracic stretch. Make sure the heels are pulling away from each other, not toward each other. And then look back down at the ball. And again, reach your arms forward, keep your tailbone tucked under because you constantly think I need to loop my tail. And return. Last time, push forward and return. We'll set up for front splits. Take your right foot forward. One hand is onto the ball here. And what we'll do is, we'll roll the ball backwards with us, sitting back onto your heel. We'll roll the ball forward, shifting forward. I'm gonna make sure my left foot is in line with my left knee. Shift backwards, pulling my front toes up towards the ceiling, roll forward. Now if it's not working for your knee, lift your knee off the floor and it would look something like this. If that doesn't work for your knee. One more time. And we go forward. Let's switch legs. Our final stretch. Here we go. Roll the ball backwards. Sit back, toes point up. We roll forward, shifting your hips. And again, roll backwards. Pull your hip bone down. Roll forward. 2 more. Just flowing through this just feels really nice, good awakening on the joints, especially if it's cranky right now. It's early morning where I am currently. So, makes a difference how our bodies respond at different times of the day. Last time. And relax. Oop, nice up. And we'll just finish. Knees wide, tailbone back. Kind of how we started today's workout. With your arms forward. Let your head dangle down. And let's just breathe. Inhaling, expanding your ribs east and west. Exhale, let all the air out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. 1 more. Slowly roll the ball back towards you. And thank you, my friends. Hope that you enjoyed this Reformer on the Mat series. Can't wait to see you guys again next time. Bye now.